if you want to get out of this sexless scenario, you have to start exposing things about yourself that are hidden away from your partner. Hi, sex and relationship coach Leanna Walden. Sexless marriages, I'm talking about this a number of times on different videos, and it's amazing how many couples nowadays are in situations where they are not having sex at all, or very, very little sex within their relationships. And there are some people that are fine with that, and they prefer not to have that much sex in their relationship, but there are many people that are finding it very frustrating and not knowing what to do and how to move forward and how to get things stirring up again so that they're feeling more joy and happiness in their sex life. Now, one thing that I'm hearing a lot of is that people don't want to put any work into this, that they are looking for a quick answer to what they can do in order to create sex in the relationship. And it's not a quick answer. It takes some work, some maintenance, some communication between the two of you. This is a big part of your life, and you have to decide, am I going to continue the way it is right now for however long we're going to be together, or am I going to actually do something about this and make a change, a significant change? And this means you're gonna have to work on changing many different levels of your relationship. It cannot be the same relationship that it has been up to this point. It has to be something different. Now, you have to look at the different aspects in your life. Now, there may be other aspects in your life that are going fine, but the other aspects in your life may also not be going well. So it may not just be your sex life. There may be other elements within your life that also need some restructuring. And so I want you to look at that first. Our sex life is not happening, but how is my professional life going? Am I taking care of myself? Am I physically fit and taking care of myself? Am I feeling happy in other parts of my life around hobbies and extracurricular activities? Do my partner and I get along in maintaining the household and spending some time together? Look at these other elements of your life too. Now, if everything seems okay, it's just our sex life, then you can really focus in and say, okay, well, all that is taken care of and seems to be flowing relatively well, but there's a certain level of joy that's missing here. And I don't get sex. I don't have any sex. So, or intimacy. And this is an area that I want to work on. So this is the point where you take charge of your sex life. You take charge, and you're going to do whatever it takes in order to create a sex life with your partner that is going to be joyful and happy and exciting and fun again. And it's not going to be the same sex life that you initially had. That's fizzled out. That's gone. You have to rebuild. It's like you're building a fire. You're collecting the wood. You're putting the pieces into the fire, slowly building it. Then you light it up, and it has to ignite a bit. And then it takes time, and it takes step by step. So now for each couple, these step by steps are different. But the first thing that I'm going to suggest that you do is you sit down together and you openly discuss the fact that you have to both work on your sex life, that you both need to start putting in some energy and some effort into making some significant changes in order to have a sex life that both of you are going to start to enjoy. Sit down and you discuss this matter-of-factly. Try to do it without any kind of emotional content. This is a fact of our lives right now. We need to work on this. And if you can come to that point where you're both feeling like, yes, I'm ready to do this. We're both ready to do this. Then you want to put on the table what it is each of you separately sees the kind of sex life that person wants. What kind of things does this person want to have in their sex life? How does this person want their sex life to go? One partner may come up with, well, I'd be really happy to have sex at least once a week. I would like to experience more orgasms. You know, one partner will have a certain story to tell and what they would like, what they expect in their sex life, and another partner will have their story to tell, whatever that is. It may be, well, I would like to have sex every day, and I would like to have much more connection with you on an ongoing basis. I'd like to explore more. So you got to find out where each of you, where you're sitting. Each of you are sitting in your sexual desires. And this can be a little bit tricky to expose, because now you're going to have to really dig down within yourself and expose parts of you that maybe no one has ever heard before. But if you want to have an intimate sexual life and you want to take your sex life to another level with your partner, you have to start exposing stuff that's deeper within inside of you, exposing things within you that you've been keeping to yourself and for a very long time possibly, and now you're going to expose it to the most intimate person in your life in order for the two of you to take your sex life to a different place, to expand it into something else. And that is different for every couple. You know, everybody comes with different, very unique desires. I honestly believe that everybody has their own particular kinks. And these are things that we often don't expose to our partners. We don't tell them what our kinks are, the things that really, you know, that's driving us right now, the desire that's really turning us on. Like, right, I've always been so into feet, but I'm so embarrassed to tell you because, it's dirty and it's wrong and it's weird, I think, you know. But it's not. Everybody's desires are different. And if you want to get out of this sexless scenario, you have to start exposing things about yourself that are hidden away from your partner, so that the two of you can become more intimate, so that you can start actually working on a different path between the two of you for a sex life that's going to be expanded and open and unique and exciting. So start with that. Start with putting things on the table, revealing some of your intimate desires with each other. And my next video will lead you on the next steps from there. It's Leanna Walden, and I do videos weekly, so subscribe to my video, please. I'd like to get my subscriptions up, and I can send out, give me topics that you might be interested in as well, and I can talk about that. I have a webpage with lots of interesting writings and blog postings, and if you'd like to contact me, I also do one-on-one coaching, and I'd love to have you. So send me an email anytime. All right, take care, and thank you for joining me. Much love making.